The internet has been going absolutely crazy with all of the brand new Chapter 7 Season 2 leaks which have just dropped. From the new theme of the next season officially revealed and also some clues given to us by Epic Games employees, we have so much to go over when it comes to all of the brand new map changes, the Fortnite storyline, all the brand new Battle Pass outfits, and much more, including the end of season live event, which you want to be sure you're not missing out on. And if any of you guys hadn't picked up anything inside of the item shop for yourself, do consider using my support creator code YTRA as it greatly supports the channel that extra mile. So it's all going down in Fortnite, as obviously right now we do know we're getting the brand new Ice Storm live event in just 2 more days, which will be an all new retelling of this OG event, as we actually have some different changes, such as the fact that the Ice King is going to be super important in the next season of Fortnite. Which makes sense is why he got a brand new outfit, as we're actually going to be going over even more secrets to do with this that you want to be sure you're not missing out on. But if any of you guys did notice, on the OG island right now there was a giant ice block that the community actually had to work together to destroy. And well, it has recently been destroyed, and there is actually a bunker which is actually blinking out in Morse code spelling out the word foundation. As we are still patiently waiting for the return of the 7 and the Fortnite Chapter 7 island, as they will be arriving on February 23rd. And this Ice Storm live event seems to be super important to everything currently ongoing. As even in the Fortnite Love and Legends trailer, we did even see the Dark Voyager and the OG Ice King teaming up together with the Ice King holding the brand new 7 cannon weapon, which is going to be one of 3 brand new 7 items that we will be able to use with this brand new update, as the next season is officially taking us to a Norse themed season. Kinda similar to the Myths and Mortal season we had back in Fortnite Chapter 5, but this time focusing on the Norse gods, such as Odin, Thor, Loki, and many others. Which we have an in-depth look at the brand new Battle Pass, so be sure you stay tuned as we're going to be going over that very shortly. But with both Fortnite OG and Chapter 7 storylines officially colliding, we have even more, such as a brand new red mysterious rift that will show up above the Fortnite island. The exact same shape that the visitor specifically from OG Season 4 left in the sky when he left in the rocket, as this will be the version of the visitor that will be returning here in Chapter 7, as it's been confirmed now that he is a completely different variant from another timeline, and that he has been hunting down the Dark Voyager for a very long time. So this is not going to be the visitor that we once knew, but we still know the Dark Voyager is currently collecting even more shards of the 0 point. So far we are sitting at 2 total shards in the middle of Lethal Labs, and we are set to see even more, with more colored portals showing up above this location, which will all then end with the 0 point fully being rebuilt. Which is definitely not a good thing if the last reality can actually get their hands on it, as at some point in Fortnite Chapter 7 we should be getting an all-out invasion, kinda similar to Chapter 2 Season 8. As the voice actress who does actually do the Japanese dub for the Cube Queen has actually spoke out on Twitter about returning, so she may have actually leaked an upcoming season of Fortnite where she's gonna be the main villain again. But one of the biggest parts about the next season of Fortnite is going to be the fact that it's only going to be lasting 56 days, making it one of the shortest Fortnite seasons we're going to have this entire chapter, which is leading a lot of people to believe we could be going directly into a mini season afterwards, kind of similar to Galactic Battle, as we had tons of leaks that we were supposed to see another Marvel themed season that's going to be focused on the symbiotes, which could end up being pretty cool. I mean, imagine symbiote variants of your favorite Marvel characters, with even Null being the major villain. I think that would be pretty cool. But we're jumping ahead of ourselves, as we do know the next season of Fortnite is going to be insane, with all brand new Norse mythology vibes across the island, and also some pretty cool storyline characters that are gonna end up inside of the Battle Pass. As kicking it off right here, we do actually have this skin right here, which is said to be inside of the Battle Pass, which you can see is basically a squirrel. And in Norse mythology, I believe this character's name is Rataskar, known for being a rumor-spreading squirrel that travels up and down the world tree Yggdrasil, which is basically a giant tree that connects all of the 9 realms. And obviously this is Fortnite's own twist on the character, and I have to say it does look pretty cool. I can definitely see a whole lot of people rocking this one. As even on the outfit itself, you can even see some runic patterns. Which the same is going to be said for a lot of these upcoming skins, but we do also have some pretty cool storyline characters, especially for any of you guys who are looking for all new 7 outfits. So be sure you stay tuned for that, it's going to be getting pretty crazy. But when it does come to all brand new map changes, it looks like we're going to be seeing the usual brand new biomes on the Fortnite island, with one of them said to be an all new icy-like one, sort of similar to the polar peak biome we currently have in OG right now, which is going to be key to one of the other brand new battle pass skins, which honestly I think this one's going to blow your mind. So far inside of the game files, we do actually have this variant of the Ice King, and well, this skin is not obtainable at all in any way, shape or form, as it's currently under TBD, meaning it's not ready to release at all and it's not actually finished. And the only reason he is in the files is because he is being used in the upcoming Ice Storm event. And well, next season it is confirmed he will be a brand new playable boss, just like the bosses we have currently inside of Season 1. That you will be able to transform into and also use some of his abilities. And this is going to be this version of the Ice King, which honestly looks pretty cool, as even in one of the featured images for this game, we actually got a brief look at what looks to be his brand new pickaxe, which I'm not too sure of what exactly this is. Kind of looks a bit like the end of a baseball bat, but most likely will be similar to the OG Ice King pickaxe, as it looks like this is going to be one of the brand new battle pass skins inside of the next season of Fortnite. And what's good about this is the fact that with him being in the battle pass, that will mean even more edit styles for us to be able to unlock. As I know, a lot of people were not exactly happy with how the current version of this actual outfit looks. So we could see some brand new color edit styles and maybe even some armor pieces to make him look properly like an Ice King again. We'll just have to wait and see. Be sure to let me know down in the comments what you think about that. One of the new leads over at Fortnite did actually talk over on Twitter about how the next season of Fortnite is going to please a lot of OG players. So take with that as you will, as it looks like they could be returning a whole lot from Fortnite Chapter 1 and possibly even Chapter 2. But we have even more to go over when it comes to other brand new Battle Pass outfits that you want to be sure you're not missing out on. Kicking it off with an all-new Fenrir outfit, which you can see right here. This is actually a giant monstrous wolf in Norse mythology. And if any of you guys have played God of War, you'll know exactly how cool this character actually is, as it looks like he is going to be a brand new outfit that you guys will be able to get within the next season of Fortnite, as he even has his classic chains on him, as he is normally bound and imprisoned in Norse mythology, and you can also see those runic symbols again. And I can easily see this ending up as some sort of brand new boss with a super unique ability, maybe kind of similar to the Cerberus boss that we had back in Fortnite Chapter 5 with that medallion. And overall, it does look pretty clean, I'm not gonna lie. So be sure to let me know down in the comments what you think about that, as we do also have an all new member of the 7 as well that is looking to be finally making his way to the game. So far in game right now, you probably would have noticed that the squad has teamed up over at Classified Canyon, being Jones, Hope, and also the Order. And they are patiently waiting for the 7 to make their way back to the island. And with everybody finally reuniting, it is looking like Jones is finally going to be joining up with the 7 himself, as this was teased all the way back during the Collision Live event, which was almost 4 years ago. It's kind of crazy to think that. As Jones reuniting with the Foundation specifically, I'm pretty sure they're going to have a lot to talk about, especially seeing as how Jones has basically gone a whole lot more serious over the past few years in this storyline. It's definitely pretty fitting that he would be joining with them, getting his very own 7 armor, which should be available to unlock within the Battle Pass, which honestly I can't wait for. This skin has been on my wish list for the longest time, and it looks like he's finally going to be joining up. Especially seeing as how not all of the 7 seem to be returning this chapter, as it does look like the Imagined is actually completely gone now. As she did actually die in the Marvel Zero War comic book along with Geno. But then again, Geno somehow managed to return at the very end of it, so maybe that could be a villain for a future season of Fortnite too. So we'll have to wait and see, but there's definitely some free spots left up in the 7 to finally make up the 7 again. So let me know down in the comments what you think about Jones joining up with the 7 and getting his very own suit of armor to be able to get inside of the next season's Battle Pass. But not only that, we've also just gotten some insane new leaks about an insane collaboration that is going to be within the next season's Battle Pass too. As over the past few weeks, we've had a lot of different information going about a brand new Overwatch collaboration, which is confirmed now to have 4 total outfits, with one of them being available to unlock within the Battle Pass, obviously being a part of the Gaming Legends series, as it is looking like we're going to be seeing Tracer available within the next season's pass. Which is a no-brainer. I'm pretty sure she is the staple character of Overwatch, and honestly they could do so much with this. She most likely will have edit styles from Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2, as I believe she did actually get a bit of a redesign, along with even bringing along her very own items to the game, which are most likely going to be her dual-wield pistols, which could have some unique abilities such as being able to go back in time a few seconds, just like her ultimate ability inside of Overwatch. And if you're not happy with that, the other 3 outfits have also been confirmed to be the arrival of Genji, Mercy, and also Diva. So for any of you Genji fans out there, definitely be sure to look forward to that, as honestly I can't wait. I think Genji's design looks super sick. And these ones will most likely end up inside of the item shop. So let me know down in the comments what you think about that, and yes, it doesn't really tie into Norse mythology at all, but it is now confirmed to be a part of the next season's pass. But then next up, it does also look like Fortnite is doing a little bit of a twist when it does come to this Norse mythology season, as we are also supposed to be seeing the arrival of this chicken skin, which you can see right here, which is actually supposed to be Fortnite's own version of Thor. Definitely a pretty weird one, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why they decided to make him a chicken. Maybe it's because we already have tons of Thor outfits already available within Fortnite. So let's hope that we can also get Mjolnir in the form of a brand new mythic item, maybe even similar to the one we had during Nexus War. We'll just have to wait and see, along with the arrival of what looks to be a character that is linked to Odin. Which you can see right here, we do actually have this crow-like character, which also does have those runic symbols on him. And we do know Odin is heavily tied to ravens within Norse mythology, so maybe they're putting a twist on it by making all of the Norse gods animals. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this one, as it does actually look like a pretty clean outfit, I'm not gonna lie. But obviously the storyline has to move forward within the next season, and it looks like the end of season live event is gonna be upcoming very shortly, with the 7 versus the Dark Voyager, which is pretty much a no-brainer, and it's just a matter of if they can actually beat him. Which my guess, he probably won't, and we'll probably still see the Dark Voyager's cradle stick around, with him bringing the Norse mythology themed season into Fortnite, so that way we can be distracted long enough for him to collect even more 0-point shards, which makes a whole lot of sense. And it looks like we could also be seeing the arrival of another brand new villain. So when we actually had all of these Norse skins revealed to us, another character managed to slip through the cracks, being an all new version of the Order, which obviously is only recently been broken out of Lethal Labs, and while it does look like the Dark Voyager may have done some testing on her, she could be getting an all new evil clone within the next season, which is going to be a big distraction for the 7. With this all new version being available to unlock in the Battle Pass, and also being the major villain of the next season of Fortnite, which I have to say looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And for any of you guys who obviously don't have all of the 7, this is gonna be another nice one to add to your collection, as we're bound to get even more reskins of some of the old 7 members over the next few seasons of the game. And this all new version of the Order honestly looks like a pretty cool one. So be sure to let me know down in the comments what you think about that, and are you excited for the next season of Fortnite? As we're still just about a month away, as obviously the next season has been delayed by an additional 2 weeks, which means that the live event has most likely also been delayed just up until we do get the release of the next season of Fortnite, which is on March 19th now. Let me know down in the comments what you think about that. But unfortunately, that is all we pretty much have time for here. Should be. Because you're under admin on this as well. shop as it greatly supports the channel. And if you did enjoy, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.